Um,
Because right now,
yeah, we can think about that later. Cause right now we're live. It's Friday morning. It's time to talk about some. It's time to talk about some Firearms Friday. It's Friday morning,
yeah,
guys.
buddy.
No more COVID. No more lockdown. No more Obamagate. The news has been crazy lately. It's only a handful of stories, but every one of them is just. It's the end of the damn world. But it's Friday, and on Fridays we have a DRT. Man shoots and kills alleged home intruder in Scottsdale, Arizona. Ooh, police have identified an 18-year-old man who was shot and killed Wednesday night by a homeowner in Scottsdale after he was found naked inside the victim's residence. I've got 4 kids and a wife. And talk about an 18-year-old. It says 18-year-old man was shot and killed. No, that's a boy. That's a kid. And that's heartbreaking. But Jesus, son, what are you doing naked in my house?
Yeah, morning, Rod. Yeah, and I gotta say, like, was he armed? No, he was naked. But I also have children, and if my dog is barking because naked guy is harassing my children, don't you're
That's
about to get
over.
shot. You're about to get shot. That's
Oh shit! The naked man's name was Cameron.
was.
Was. I bet he could eat shrimp, but he was definitely allergic to the lead salad.
Yeah. So anyhow,
He was holding a large piece of wood in a threatening manner and charged at the resident. So, to be clear,
he was armed. I'm
this
just making
kid
the
was
joke.
this kid was not shot because he was trespassing, which, by the way, Arbery supporters, is a perfectly reasonable reason to shoot somebody all by itself. No citizen's arrest, no nothing. It is absolutely reasonable under the law to kill a trespasser. Now, if that trespasser is naked and armed and assaulting
Hello,
you,
coffee pot.
if that trespasser is naked and armed and assaulting you, that's it, son. One needs no more reason.
I mean, as soon as you go around my kids naked, I don't need any more reason than that. Personally, that's enough for me. You about to get double tapped. What drug causes that?
Meth, coke, bath salts, acid, LSD, basically all of them but pot.
Yeah, yeah. Pot has a tendency to cause video games and Doritos.
You know, funny story, I like video games and Doritos. Don't smoke a lot of pot.
You would just like them more. You know the what is it? Half Baked, the Dave Chappelle stoner movie that's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
John Stewart's all, have you ever seen the stars
On
on
weed.
weed? Yeah. Anyway, but yeah,
I
once
love
again,
you, Abba Zaba Bar.
you're my only friend.
You my only friend.
But once again, good guy with gun stops bad guy with gun. Well, not with a gun, with a piece of wood. But still, the whole narrative about, good guys with guns never stop criminals. Nope. Nope, 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 nope.
Yeah, and
Happens all the
and
time.
like you said, this kid was armed with a piece of wood that he was attacking with, and he was shot by a grown man with a gun. Let me tell you something though. Like, oh boy, you had a gun. All you had was a little piece of wood. Uh huh. Um, I guarantee you, if you ask any police officer or soldier, a man with no weapon can kill you with his bare hands. And when I say you can be punched to death, that's not somebody's got the drop on you and they just sit there and unload punch after punch after punch, and you just lay there and take it, and after you've been hit 150 or 200. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Kids, children, like this 18-year-old, just out of high school, or maybe not even yet out of high school. They get it in their mind that you just fight the world. They see boxers fight, and you fight, fight, fight. I'm telling you guys, a grown-ass man that has any inkling of what he's doing can kill you with one punch. That's not some black belt kung fu shit. That's, I hit you really hard. A man is a threat.
Well, yeah. It, it doesn't. No, you don't even really have to know that much about what you're doing. A lot of times, what happens in these type of situations is guy A punches guy B. Guy B falls backwards and bashes the back of his head against the pavement. And the fall to the pavement is actually what kills him. So the whole thing about you can just, I mean, Bruce Lee movies they're fun, but there'd be a whole lot more dead people if those things actually happened. Love Jackie Chan, but again, dude should have a body count. Like, whoa.
Yeah.
You can't whack people with ladders and chairs and not have the occasional one with a cracked open skull. Like, but yeah, once again, proven good guys. Stop the bad guys. It happens. Like, get a gun, people. I really want more people to be armed. In fact, if I had my way, we'd basically all be armed.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it would be like the Wild Wild West. Yes,
Yes.
it would. Would actually had a surprisingly small amount of shootouts. It's just like today, the way school shootings are sensationalized. Well, the shootouts of the Wild West of yesteryear have been sensationalized and even romanticized. Like, you don't hear about a whole bunch of different ones. You know about the OK Corral. You know about the Adventures of Billy the Kid. You know about Bill. Man, I just blanked on his name. Deadliest Pistoliers. Since Bill Hickok, they say. All right, thank you. You know about these guys, but you don't know much about anybody outside of them because, well, there wasn't a whole lot of that sort of activity outside of them. And it's because everybody had a pistol or a rifle, and everybody knew how to use it because because part of how you survived in the Wild Wild West was hunting. So you at least had to be a decent marksman. And funny enough,
thinking about the Wild Wild West, like everybody's out just shooting each other randomly in the street. That's like looking at the 1920s and thinking everybody was Al Capone or worked for him. And that's not how it was. That's not what happened.
well, if you were in Chicago, there's a good chance that you worked for Al Capone directly or indirectly.
Well, yeah, you either worked. Yeah, if you were in Chicago, you were either working for Al Capone or you were even more corrupt and, a cop.
But yeah, that's all I got, man. Yet again, disproving the narrative.
Yep. All right. Well, y'all be safe out there. Good morning, Gavin. Hey, haven't seen you in a hot minute. You're a little late to the party this morning, so we'll have to catch you on Monday. But y'all take care out there, and hey, tell Brett I said hi.